golfing podcast for you. You'll get golf tips and news off the tour, the review. Come and join us, have some fun.
Hey everybody, you lucky people, you've tuned in again to Paul and Pat's podcast. This is number
24
or 5 of 2010. Pat always knows. Cheers, we're saying cheers with the golf ball today because we've got no drinks. Yeah. And it's 27 degrees in Timdorfer Strand, the place to be. Do you remember what it was? Oh my word, look at that. Look at this everybody, look, have a look at that.
Look.
Gee, was that last week?
It was last week.
That's not good at all, yeah, well. Anyway, so...
you probably saw how it happened anyway.
I did, I was there, yeah. You whacked you over there with a baseball bat. I mean, that's not nice, is it? So what have you done then?
Up to now, I've just tied him down to the green and I'm not quite sure yet. I'm going to hit ball with him, I think. Alright, well, okay. Well, that's good. He's getting a suntan at least. Excellent. Alright, so what's been going on this week? What's happening on the tour and that type of thing? On the tour, 4th of July, Justin Rose won.
Justin Rose, hey, good job,
English
person. English people taking over the world again. British people, should I say, obviously, after
not
Graham
the
McDowell.
Football world, but
so England.
By the way, Germany 4-0 against Argentina, pretty impressive. Anyway,
hey, by the way, Justin Rose, good job, Nick Bradley.
He was showing form.
That was a joke. But
anyway,
yeah.
He's won twice in the last month.
He has, yeah, he's doing well.
And he came second once. Last week he lost. He was going.
Was that Sean Foley who said, you know, when the balls hit, the sound of the ball in the air is making it scream? Was that Sean Foley? I think so. Yeah.
I don't know.
He obviously teach golf though. He's a bit stupid, but he can teach golf, obviously. So, good job.
Good job, Justin.
Germany, Germany are going to be world champions. Oh my God.
4-0.
Yeah, it's not bad actually.
Argentina. I mean. And then Spain didn't play so well, so next game, Germany are kind of the favourites, really.
They are the favourites, yeah. They've got to do it now. But anyway, let's see. We're looking forward to it. Wednesday evening. So if you've got a lesson Wednesday evening, I'm not coming.
Me neither.
All right, good job. So
putting
this week. Yeah, we've got a few putters to review. So guess we'll putt here. Just come and have a look at these putters we've got. These are frankly frogs, everybody. They look a bit like a frog.
They're very similar, actually. I have a steel shaft, Paul has a graphite shaft because it's got the line on the shaft here, and the grip is different. I have quite a thick grip on the putter, but you have a 2-thumb grip.
I have a 2-thumb grip because I think it's just biomechanically sound to have your hands next to each other. I mean, I grip it like that, and I think it's better to grip like that.
Well, makes sense because then the shoulders can get
square, right? Exactly. Yeah. Thanks for cutting the grass over there. Good job.
Yeah.
Middle of our podcast. I think it makes sense like that. I mean, certainly there are some feel issues. I think with such a big grip, so I tend to move around a bit.
But I can get mine.
But you've got sort of one.
I mean, they're not quite next to each other, but they're very, very. Near to each other, aren't they?
They are. So I mean, that's probably a good compromise for someone who doesn't want to go quite as thick. Chris has got a Frankly Frog as well. What sort have you got, Chris?
I've got a Frankly Frog Tour Edition. And
Tour Edition.
I've got a slightly thicker grip, about the same size as Patrick.
Okay. So it seems to be. This is a really good putter. And we like that, and we think it's a really good concept. Made by Frank Thomas, who was in our podcast in January, if you want to go back and look at that. It was an awesome podcast, really intelligent guy. I've got a couple of putters as well. I've actually stopped using this one, and at the moment I'm using a Rife Barbados, just because the name Barbados sounds awesome. But it's the sort of putter I like to recommend. Very simple, line on the back, just got a normal Rife grip on it. So I really like that.
So similar to this, really.
Similar. Face balance. Of course it is, face balance, because we like a straight stroke inside down the line. And then today we've got Callaway demo week. Yeah, we've got the back strike, which is a bit of a backfire if you ask me, but anyway.
Just look at the balance on this. I've seen toe hang putters, I've seen face balance putters, but I've never seen a heel balance putter or heel hang or whatever you might call this.
So do you think it has heel flow? You know what I mean, they say toe flow, this might have heel flow.
Maybe it's good to shut it and then open it through or something.
It might be, yeah. So, okay, so we're going to test these putters and just talk about the feel a little bit. So, where should we putt? Okay, well, Sven's been misbehaving, so I think we'll just go for those 2 balls right there. Yeah. All right, so let's start with why don't you start with the 2-ball, the 2-thumb there.
Take that away, oi.
That's a good putt.
And how does that feel with the...
Actually feels quite good.
Well, why don't you just take this one and tell me what the difference is with the thinner grip. Because I really like this two-thumb idea. It just is a bit funny. Can you stay still, please? The hole's moving.
To be honest, it feels very similar. Obviously, the grip is a bit different there because I'm kind of used to this grip. So,
but is the feel really different? Is it really different?
No, it's not. It just feels different because obviously the grip, the way you grip it is different, but the feel itself on the putter is obviously the same.
All right. Well, we've got these two-thumb grips on offer in our online shop at the moment, so it's no coincidence we've got this putter out. So the thicker grip perhaps doesn't make a difference. All right, that's
both
interesting.
good putters as well. I hit both balls.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's got two balls on it. All right. Good there. So let me have a go with my Rife because I actually like Rife. They're a really good company. Forgot the other putter. There we go. Let me just take a bit of a...
Oi, don't move.
Don't move the hole. You've got to see.
Stay here.
I've got to say I really like this, and there's they have these lines on the face here, the grooves to get roll. I don't know if it really works actually, but I like it. I mean, it feels really nice. Have a go with this.
Yes, do that too, don't they?
Yes, well, yeah, they have their C groove thing. You know, I'm not quite sure about that because with those C grooves, surely if you hit it offline, it gives you the wrong sort of spin. I'm not sure about that. Okay, good, yeah. So I hope you don't want kids then at any time. Why don't you ever go with the back strike? I mean, that's awesome.
First of all, this looks very, very strange. Then the balance is weird, but maybe I can just hold everything with it. It's short.
It's very short, yeah.
Maybe it's for slices.
It's the world's first anti-slice putter.
And it's very, very flat too.
All right,
So
good.
I have my hands very low. So setup looks awesome, does it? Like this.
Well, what do you feel like? Does it feel bad with the weight? I mean, the weight's got to be all the way back because it did balance, well, face up at least somehow.
The stroke itself doesn't feel it, but it looks so weird, and especially because it's short.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get it.
All right, well, interesting stuff.
But
well, have another putt with that. All right, good. Now have a go with that and tell me what you think the difference is, because obviously I chose that putter because the shaft goes right next to where the ball is, and obviously the problem with this is the shaft goes into the head miles away from the face. So why don't you just tell me what the difference is there? You might have to just give it a bit of a whack. Difference? Big difference? Let me have a go.
Definitely a big difference. What exactly it is, I can't tell you.
It
so
does,
strange.
It does sit very short, I've got to say. We need to do this on the putt lab maybe and see what comes out of that. I mean, look at the length as well. By the way, putter companies, what are you doing? Make shorter putters.
32 should probably be average. 33 maybe.
You know, I think it feels terrible. There's no feel to it at all. I mean, maybe I didn't get it out the middle there. Let me just hit one a bit harder. Sven, can you just breathe in? Actually, I've got to say, no.
No.
So back strike, nice idea, very interesting, but no good. We like the Rife. We like the Rife and yeah. So Frankly Frogs. We like that. So Frankly Frogs are good, Rife are good. We're actually speaking to a new company coming out with putters, the Advanced Company. We're going to show you them in a few weeks when we get Santiago back on the podcast. But for then, we're done. Oh my God. Well, I'm sorry, I just can't control my train here. There's no words for it. We're going to have to speak to him. But thanks for tuning in this week. We'll be back next week with an interview with Santiago, showing you a brand new putter. So stay tuned until then.